barista going on.
Is that
Surfers Paradise on the line there.
The Italian coming out of him, mate. He loves that.
That's him.
That coffee, the espresso.
That's him.
We're just saying before too, mate. A little bit short on officials today, and great to see the Kyneton boys really finishing off their campaign by putting their hands up and said, "Look, we're happy to help out. We've all got our tickets, and they're up on the finish line today."
How good. The young fellas rode under 19s yesterday, had an absolute ball. Shout out to their regular sweep who wasn't with them, Hocko. If you're tuning in, mate, you should be very proud of your boys. They represented your club nicely yesterday, and here they are backing up, helping out, putting back into the sport. Good on them.
Coming up here in Heat 3, we have the Northcliffe Lightning, Emu Park Enchiladas, Collaroy Cobras, Coogee Habichats, Alexandra Headland Wobbegons, and the Mona Vale McChicks.
Well, a couple of Queensland's finest there. Northcliffe Lightning in the top 3 yesterday of qualifying for the Australian team. They blew the both Palm Beach crews away in the first heat. And I thought, here we go, put the glasses down. Northcliffe have got this. And Damien Claypan was headed for another representative honour for Australia. But Palm Beach, they lifted. They didn't let him get away. And the Pina Coladas ended up being the under-23 female development crew. Dr. Matty Giblin, what a gentleman he is. Great to have him on the Australian team.
Yeah, definitely one of the true gentlemen of the sport, Donnie, along with yourself.
Don't give me that title, mate.
It was quite moving because he was quite emotional about it too, wasn't he?
He was. He had a tear in the eye, and he couldn't thank us enough. Greg Hurd and myself, team managers on the Australian team, and he was quite sincere with his gratitude of the opportunity to represent his country. And there's a bloke who's got more gold medals at Australian titles than anyone else, Damien Claypan. Davey Tumbutt next to him, representing Emu Park. Don't be fooled by the Alexandra Headlands boat. Davey Tumba there, and he's got a couple of outstanding rowers in that crew. They were rowing nicely in Queensland. It's them and Northcliffe as our top 2 under-23s. He's got a national ocean rowing representative in his crew. And one of his girls, she would be 6'4" and a powerhouse.
Collaroy just spinning their wheels a little bit at the start. They're not their best starts. The Coogee Habichats getting away, but as I say, that they're getting into their business quite nicely now, and that boat's starting to zip along pretty well.
Good strong finish here from the Collaroy crew. You just see the acceleration of the handle through there. If we go across, that would be Alexandra Headlands out in front. Steve Davies in the yellow boat on the left-hand side of your screen. Mona Vale on the far left. If we come from that direction back across, we've got Mona Vale, Alexandra Headlands, then Coogee, Collaroy Cobras in the red boat in the centre of the field, Emu Park second from your right, and then Northcliffe, who I'd be very surprised to see if that's where they finish. They are a quality crew, Northcliffe Lightning. And they obviously had a couple of issues getting off the edge.
Must say though, Stevie Davies has had quite a weekend of it so far, mate, so hopefully his luck continues today.
Every Alexandra Headlands rower yesterday walked off the beach with a medal. Have a look at that, and Damien Claypan back up into it. 5 boats turn simultaneously there, and it is on here. The sprint will be on the way home looking for runners, but Northcliffe on the right-hand side brought themselves back up into the picture here, but it's still the leading crew of Steve Davies on the yellow boat left-hand side, Alexandra Headlands. And as mentioned, he picked up 2 bronzes and a gold medal yesterday. Great day out for the Alex Surf Club.
A little bit of life here under both Northcliffe and the Enchiladas on the right of your screen, ladies and gentlemen. Home, they've come away pretty well through that part of the race. But I was just watching. Davey was starting to encroach on the boat next to him when we had the drone shot up.
Or was it the other way around? I thought Collaroy were coming over on him. But he's got a little runner underneath him now. The girls push the shoulders back into the boat, trying to drive that nose down the front of. Yeah, there we go.
Nice layback, ladies.
Yeah, well done. Obviously nicely coached there. They finished that stroke off into the bow, just sinking the nose down. Davey Tumba looks over his shoulder, and he will come across the line. The crew beside him, Mona Vale McChicks.
They must have done some work in the latter half of the race.
Yeah.
So,
Emu Park. They look like they got the biggies on that one. And it would have been between Mona Vale Chicks and Alexandra Headlands for the miners.
Soft cuts again today, mate, I would assume?
Yeah.